So I'm going to show you how you can set up your WhatsApp AI agent in just a couple of minutes. So the first thing you're going to do is that you're going to go to connected apps and connect whatever you want to have access to in your WhatsApp number. It can be your Shopify, it can be a Google Sheet, a Google Drive, your Gmail, or whatever you want access. So I'm going to show you. Then you go to automations or app, then create a new automation or new application. I'm going to call this one WhatsApp. Click save, and add a trigger, go to WhatsApp, and you're going to select one of the two numbers that are available. So I'm going to select this one, and you're going to enter the no phone number that you're going to be writing from. So I'm going to enter my phone number, click enter, and click save. So what we're going to do now is you're going to go to your WhatsApp and you're going to send a message to the number you've selected, just for testing purposes. So I have here the WhatsApp bot, so I'm going to send a message. This is a test, or you can tell it like what you want to see. I want to get my latest emails, and you're going to click enter and send the message. Once you send the message, we're going to wait for it to arrive. It takes a few seconds, but you're going to click here refresh, and you're going to see the message that it says message text. And then you have that message. So now you can type, let's say my first step is going to be use chat. I'm going to click ChatGPT to determine the action, and then click from the incoming message. Click enter, and it's going to start generating the code to do that. We're going to let it finish, and I'm going to wait for it a second to finish. So once it's finished generating the code, you're just going to click here run step, and you're going to see that the action it detected is to get the last emails. So now what we want to do is add a step. Okay, so now what we want to do is tell the AI, I'm going to tell the AI if the action from the last step is get last email, get all my latest email from a Gmail integration. I'm going to click enter, and it's going to start generating. I'm going to wait for it to finish generating. Okay, so once it finished generating the code, we're going to run this code again to make sure it's getting my latest emails. You see that I got my latest emails. So now it got my latest emails. You can say multiple emails, you can say your unread emails, etc. So now let's look at another intent. So let's say we want to use one of our connected applications, and we want to get your latest Shopify orders, or you want to get your latest Dropbox files, or you want to do a search in the web. Different integrations, but let's say in this case I'm going to use my Shopify integration. I'm going to modify the message text by either sending a message from WhatsApp or modifying the message text and telling it what are my latest Shopify orders. I'm going to click update, and I'm going to run the first step again to see if it gets the correct intent. So it says unknown action. Message, what are my latest orders? So I'm going to modify this to so that it adds the intent. So I'm going to tell it add the intent to get Shopify orders. I'm going to send it, and it's going to modify the code to add the Shopify intent. Okay, so it finished generating the code, and we're going to run the step again just to make sure it's corrected. So now you have get Shopify orders. So now we're going to add another step, and we're going to tell that if the intent is from the first step, then get all my Shopify, or get the latest 5 Shopify orders. I'm going to click enter. And it's going to start generating the code. I'm going to let it generate, and I'll restart once it finishes generating. And then I'm going to click run step 3. So you see that I got my latest orders. So now I can add as many intents as you want, just modifying the message and then running step 1 to make sure it gets the correct intent, and then adding a step. And then once we have like all the steps with the different intents, so this one fetches my latest orders, this one fetches my latest Gmail, I can add a step to reply whichever action run. So I can say now respond to the WhatsApp message with the data from the step that fetched the information. I'm gonna click enter and it's gonna start generating the code. Okay, so once it finished generating the code, I'm just gonna run step and you should see that it sent the message. And now if you go into WhatsApp, you should have received the message. Okay, so I'm here in my WhatsApp, so I send the message, my last orders, and you see that it retrieved my latest orders. So now if I send another message, for example, my latest Gmail, it should receive my latest Gmail. So now you can see that if I write my latest Gmail, it will retrieve my latest emails.